ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here is Francis Nassourdine Imavov, trains under the great Fernand Lopez there at the factory in Paris, France. And he's already got some pretty big scalps on his resume, trying to reel in another big one here tonight. And while he does have a lot of confidence in his striking, he believes his grappling is going to be key in winning this matchup here tonight. Lands a jab. Gets tattooed with that hook. Beautifully timed and placed. Takedown defense holds up. All right, the killer gorilla, Jared Cannonier, getting that jab working here pretty early, DC.
And a power jab. I mean, everything about Jared Cannonier is power. If you look at him, you can tell that the guy is just insanely powerful. But it's this jab that is his trigger to do everything going forward in every fight that he's in.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, big block there. Oh, that's a big hook there.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Oh, that'll get his attention. Nice counter on the uppercut.
It won't take many of those. Oh, nice uppercut there.
Another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the...
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. The kick is there to the body. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by Cannonier. 2 minutes have expired off the first round clock. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, man. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement.
How about these two going at it? All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Imavov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, that gilly is tight.
It's tight. It's over. It's over.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking a lot. Rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Cannonier's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups.
Finish here.
Back to the feet now.
Big right hand.
Cannonier's cheek looks like it's trying to recover here. So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Just misses with that one. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times.
That's gonna do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nassourdine Imavov!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and of course, much has been made of Cyril Gane's success as a French fighter in the UFC. But perhaps it'll be this guy, Nassourdine Imavov, that emerges as the first French undisputed UFC champion. Tonight, he believes he's going to mix all his skills together, and he has predicted a win. Double leg is good.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Brendan Allen's in half guard now. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job. All the separation from the clinch.
Nice takedown defense there, and perhaps that one stuff actually might affect the live betting line. A lot of people wondered how he was going to be able to stay upright. 1 for 1.
1 for 1. That's a good number. I mean, when you know that what a guy is going to try to take you to the floor and you can defend that effectively, especially when you spend a lot of time in camp doing it, it's always great when the lessons learned showed himself on test day. This is test day.
Right.
He's doing a great job. Guy's got an A in my class so far.
All right, so a big moment for him here as he gets the clinch with relative ease. Now we'll see what he can do from this position to potentially get a more advantageous position.
Well, he wants to wear him down. He wants to make him work from in close. He understands that there's still danger of knees coming up the middle, but he also recognizes that he can score takedowns from this position. Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, big shots getting through.
That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. 3 minutes to go. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
You don't understand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Allen.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Oh, big punch land.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Brendan Allen.
Big shot lands for both guys.
him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by B.A. Brendan Allen.
Oh, man, he landed another punch to the head.
And now the fight hits the floor.
Watch armbar here.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, that looks painful. That's got to be it.
Let's go.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Setting up another submission.
Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Allen getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Nice transition.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so back to the well with the elbows, and I guess if it's not broken, no need to fix it.
Come on, Kimura now. Oh, man, it's getting deep. He's got the Kimura locked in now, but he's got to be patient. He's got to step over the head with the knee and then lift slight movements to try to find a finishing position.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the floor. He mixed it up. He went higher than the ground. And now he's got to work very badly.
Back to his feet. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
He's having his way with him here. Imavov gets back up. He's got that jab working, nicely done.
Oh, no. Look at the turtle in that kick.
He lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. Imavov's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Imavov gets back up here. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back. 3 minutes. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Brendan Allen's bleeding heavily from the mouth right now. Can't imagine how good that must taste, but that cut on his lip is only getting worse by the minute.
Great submission defense.
Imavov gets back up. With that punch, no good. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost. Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
On arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Knee on belly. Pushes up, knee on belly. He's raining down Barnacle. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nassourdine Imavov!
All right, so there he is, the man.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the French middleweight contender, Nassourdine Imavov, getting back to it as this round gets underway. He's had a lot of big moments in the UFC thus far, and he believes that there are going to be opportunities for him to take advantage of what he perceives to be a grappling edge in this matchup tonight. Man, look at Adesanya putting his words into action. I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. The accuracy is just on a completely different level, and not surprising that he has drawn comparisons to the consensus greatest middleweight champion in UFC history, the great Anderson the Spider Silva.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in there, too, because when you start reaching out to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Fighter lands a kick now. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old doggy. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Oh, side kick lands. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Very nice leg kick there by Adesanya. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally, it's the hands. Tonight, he's going kick after kick after kick.
Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here.
Way to test the chin there. Landed a beautiful combination to the head.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Nice punch, man.
Oh, you gotta love this. He is coming out swinging early. No surprise, the aggression on full display.
No, he said he was going to take it to this guy. That is exactly what he's doing as we start this fight.
Oh, beautiful job with the hands there by Israel Adesanya. When you focus too much on the kicks, that's what happens. You get cracked with that Adesanya right hand. So the fighter limping now as a result of all those leg kicks. We'll see if he can make some adjustments. Oh, he's wobbled now. Massive head kick.
There it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Big left hand. He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Oh, big knee to the body. Man alive. Nice strike by him there, and perhaps opened up a cut. Yeah, he's bleeding now.
Yeah, open up a cut. It's not bad, right? It's not a bad cut. We got to keep an eye on it.
Under 2 minutes to go here in round one. Adesanya gets caught by the straight punch. Imavov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it.
Oh, big head kick.
Another huge kick is true. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC bout.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he's got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to do.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Huge left hand. Oh! Israel Adesanya's eye is starting to swell shut. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, it's on a big move. The body will see if he can follow up.
That leg kick hurt.
Big moments on both sides in round one. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Israel Adesanya is really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Just missed with the left there. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done.
Unable to land with that punch. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it shows. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Fourth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tango tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do. inside the octagon. They're both beat up. And both these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Adesanya's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Well, that smile on his face is only going to be surpassed by the zeros on the check. A huge knockout tonight. Got to think some bonus money's coming his way.
Bonus money is coming his way. When you knock somebody stiff like this, you expect a bonus check. What a phenomenal performance by this young man.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nassourdine Imavov!
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, champ. I know you've had your eyes on this fight all week as we get round 1 underway. On one side, you have a decorated kickboxer. On the other side, one of the more well-rounded athletes in this division.
But the kickboxer can do a lot of things also. The only difference is that the kickboxer does not want to engage or start the wrestling exchanges. If you're the more well-rounded fighter, you have to have confidence in your standing ability, but be more than willing to use all of your tools. That is going to be the key tonight in this fight. How do you employ all forms of combat into this fight?
Hook in the clinch there by Imavov. Fighters separate from the clinch. Beautiful hook. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Imavov gets caught by the inside leg kick.
Nice defense.
Misses on the uppercut there. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Nice counter shot there. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over.
Oh, high amplitude head kick. Back and forth we go.
He's back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now. Great block there.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now. These guys are pulling very fast.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Imavov. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Imavov.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nassourdine Imavov. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Beautiful transition.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Nassourdine Imavov. Beautiful technique with the straight right hand. Land right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Holy smokes.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
Big insult kick. Now we're going.
Big knee there to the chest.
Ooh. Nice leg kick.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Oh! Oh, high kick.
Oh, big left. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut one in the business, and they're going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
So he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing you. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, both landed.
Fight back! Fight back!
under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover. Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable. Oh, slick reversal right there. Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not. Now he's trying to guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, throw to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Setting up for another submission now.
Arms in deep. Oh, this is tight.
He took it.
Jeez Louise.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Nassourdine Imavov!
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.